Hello. Okay, so we have a quadruple showcase today of point and click games because they all seemed fairly short. They all seem fairly short from the completion estimate, so I figure, you know, we can do an hour or, you know, till the end. Or roundabout, just to, you know, give a good view of what the game is. Because I have a lot of promo games, and if I don't group them together, then I'm never going to get through them. I mean, it is literally going to be a case of some of these are just have been sitting in my queue for a while, and yeah, my showcases, which are currently Saturday showcases, are going to have to be very much I'm showing you the game. If it turns out to be quite addictive, like Power Wash Sim or like some of my stories, then I will do more, but I am trying to be quite good. Don't want to get another rock situation where we spend 7 or 8 hours in a stream. I can't afford to do that these days, so I'm just gonna give my best. So first up today is Repentant, developed by Unedited Studio and published by Restless Corp. This game came out on February the 9th, 2023. I'm just doing them in date order of the ones that I've got today. If you're interested in the lineup, exclamation point game has the deets. So just check it's tweeted so I can fix the links. Yes. Right, let me just fix the links because Innate does actually have a Twitch, which is now linked. Very hard to find any information on the rest of the games. It's the problem. That is the problem with indie games and small development studios, is they don't always have a web presence. And I want to make sure I credit people, and that's kind of hard when, you know, they're not online, or at least they're not findable online. But anyway, so Repentant. This is partially a sequel to the game Little Kite, also by Innate Studio, which I played. I don't think I streamed. I think it was mostly set in an apartment building, and it was a woman and her kid, and there was possibly a violent father in there. It was a while ago, but I think because this is this can be played by people who are not familiar with that, which is fine because I imagine most of you have not played the first one. I believe this is the dad, possibly. But anyway, experienced criminal Oliver begins to suffer from strong remorse after the terrible deeds of which his family has suffered. Unsuccessful attempts to restore relations with his ex-wife further worsen his condition and alcohol dependence. One day in a small shop, he becomes witness of a robbery committed by a young girl. At this moment, he gets the opportunity to atone for his sins by helping another person. But who really needs help and who is the victim? It remains to be seen. Which is a commentary on life, you know. You always say if you see with someone shoplifting food, you've not seen someone shoplifting food. Same with, like, you know, baby formula. And if you've got a young girl committing crime, is there a bigger reason behind that? This game is £8.39 or $9.99. It's out on Xbox, Mac, PC and Switch from what I could find. And I'm just going to run the game command because I have links for the games today if you want to find out more. I Dream of You and Ice Cream, which is my third game. I could not find any web presence for this, so sorry. Maybe I should link through to the Xbox game page for that, but yeah. Is that all the information you need to provide? Oh yes. Thank you to ID at Xbox for the codes for all these games in the Joe case today. It's much appreciated. My stream alert hasn't gone off yet. I'm just going to grab I'm just going to manually ping in the channel for now, so I don't want people to miss bits. And if the bot wakes up, because sometimes it takes a little while for the bot to wake up, and sometimes it doesn't. So, yeah. Anyway, 4 games, so we will get started with this one. Need to move some bits around. I'm just going to put a timer on, which of course will make me jump out of my skin. Hello, we've got a cursor. It's a point and click, as we said. So I'm going to turn down the music a little bit. The speech, we'll turn that up. Take sound effects down. So I don't know. I'm assuming then that means it's voiced. So we might have to balance the sound. Why does 3 o'clock always creep up on me? It's weird. See? A nature studio.
You have 2 unread messages.
Hey, it's Mary. I need to tell you something, and I need you to listen. Stop calling me. I am trying to move on with my life, which does not include you being a part of it. You had everything. A loving family. Then you destroyed it all. Just leave Andrew and me alone. I'm glad you are feeling a little bit better, but we have a new life now. Forget about us. Hope you understand. This is better for us all. Goodbye, Oliver.
Yeah, so that's the family, I believe, from
You have
Kite.
1 unread message.
Dude, it's Sergey. Where are you? Why don't you answer? I have a good business deal for you that could be quite profitable. I need to discuss it with you. But not on the phone. It's not exactly legal, you know? I hope you're not drunk again because of your ex-wife. Damn, it's been 3 years, man. You need to move on. By the way, you better not drive here. Someone might follow you. Take the subway instead. And don't stop at any store or bar either. Whenever you see or smell alcohol, you always get drunk. You need a clear head for this job.
I don't know whether to applaud the friend for going don't get drunk and don't put yourself in a situation where you can get drunk, but also, hi, I have something illegal. Which is not great. It's very atmospheric art. I was going to go with moody, but I think atmospheric is a much nicer word there. Atmospheric. Yeah. I mean, it sets the mood. Okay, use right stick and A button to interact. Oh, that's the cursor. The cursor is squiggly. To open the inventory, cursor to the upper edge of the screen. To use items on active entities, characters, just drag and drop the item on. Press Y to highlight all the hotspots. Please keep in mind that the amount of uses of this function is limited, and this game saves automatically. Oh, okay, so can't spam hotspots. Okay, so there's nothing about, you know, not using. Okay, so left stick also interacts. This is me.
This car's mirror is already broken. Perhaps it'll come in handy.
Broken mirror?
Damn, it's too dark here. I can't even see where to insert the coins. This car's mirror is already broken.
Okay, so I've picked up some random stuff. Looks like a squeezy bottle, a brick, and a pipe. I mean, mostly I feel like I'm just picking
This
up
bottle
rubbish.
is half empty.
It could be half full. Hi, Mr. Cornus.
Broken glass.
How you doing? Hi.
Hi there.
I don't talk to strangers.
That's a good philosophy to have.
I saw you on the subway.
Listen, I really don't want to talk to anyone.
You look upset. Are you okay?
Just fuck off, okay?
This game may contain strong language. Sorry. My Lego minifigs that I got today came with little sweeties. I don't know if you can see that. It was a blue crocodile.
It's a powerful lamp. It's a powerful lamp.
Okay.
A strange device of some sort. I need to call her.
Okay.
Damn, it's too dark here. I can't see where to insert the coins.
Bear with me while I try and figure out how to turn a light on. Aha, hang on.
A metal plate. Pretty clean, unlike the walls. It was probably installed here recently.
Aha. Okay, so now we have a metal plate. And a bottle, and a brick, and a squeezy thing. I just want to turn the light on.
It's a powerful lamp.
I mean, at least in the days of the internet, you don't, as long as someone somewhere has put some guide online, you know. And we could try a brick on the window. I don't know. Apparently that gets me a window. Excellent. Can we use a window on the light?
Reflecting the light is a good idea, but I cannot make a call all the way over here. I need to rethink this. That won't work. There is no light here. It's useless. There is no light here. Nope, not like that. Reflecting the light is a good idea, but I cannot... That's not right. Great. This is the best angle to reflect the light.
Okay.
How can I redirect the lights? Nope, not like that. This is not going to work. A strange device. That's a little better. A strange device.
Oh my god,
How can... That's not right.
I don't even know what that is, so, you know.
Wonderful.
Hey! I made it! I don't know what that squeezy thing is, but I thought I was just picking up a load of rubbish, but actually they were all puzzle components. That's great.
Hello?
Mary, it's me, Oliver. Please don't hang up the phone. I just wanted to say... Damn it. Ah, that's better. Now I can see the phone better.
Bleep bloop. First try. Old Mary.
I will try again later.
Okay. Now can we go in?
I wish I could turn back time and fix everything I did wrong. How can I get off this road in life that's leading me nowhere?
If I could turn back time.
What?
If I could find a way.
I said, where are the bottled drinks?
Behind you at the back of the store.
It looks like a hanger with wires attached to it. How is your night going?
Fucked up and slow. No customers, only drug addicts hanging around.
Is this your store?
Yeah, it's all I have in my life. Hell, I even live here.
Who is that girl outside? Do you know her?
What girl? Nobody came in for the last few hours. Except you, that is.
So yes, this is a one-man studio. Innate Games is a one-man studio. Anatoly Koval. I mean, it's PDG, pretty damn good. Having a single developer doing these. I mean, I remember playing the first one and it was very smooth. Also, they're Ukrainian. For some reason, a couple of the devs of the games I'm playing today seem to be Ukrainian. I say good on them. You know, doing the whole keeping everything moving in this shit world, and you know, we should definitely try. And I'm not gonna go to the back. I am just curious what I can interact with. You know, good on them for, you know, making
Hey,
life
wait a
little
minute. I know you.
little bit more pleasant, entertained, educated in this shitty world.
I read about you in the newspaper. It was a long time ago, but I remember you.
What are you talking about?
They wrote about this alcoholic prick and what he did to his wife.
What's your fucking point?
Yeah, I'm positive. You're that asshole in the newspaper. Ah, my fucking nose!
No need for violence, mate.
Sorry, I did not mean to.
I feel like these are all storyline achievements.
Screw you, fucking asshole!
Sorry, I did not mean to, but yeah, well. I did anyway. I mean, yeah. You gotta give people a chance. There's a little Buddha.
My hand is not going to fit through there.
I wasn't suggesting you did. It's just that I don't want to have alcohol.
It looks like a bucket at the bottom. I got stuck. I can't get it out. The smoke disperses fairly quick. There's good ventilation here. It's an exhaust vent. It provides good air circulation for the store. Oh shit. The soda got stuck in the damn machine.
How you doing, Mr. Corners, anyway?
I need to get that soda somehow. Nope, not like that. My hand is not going to fit. That's not what I'm looking for. No, enough of this shit. Where are the soda drinks?
Random poll? I would like random poll, please. Use random poll.
I need to think more about what I'm trying to accomplish.
I really wasn't. I was just gonna go stick poll up thing. Right, okay, well then, let's stick the poll in the fan.
Why do I need to do that?
I don't know, because it's an interactable point and I'm trying to be funny. Is that a
metal
colander?
bowl. I don't need it now. Derry, that's not what I'm looking for. I'm really sorry. How's your nose?
Sorry? The article in the newspaper said you were a violent piece of shit.
You need to watch what you say to your customers.
You know what? I understand you. Women step out of line from time to time, and you need to show them who's boss. Am I right?
No, no, you are not right.
Shut up already.
Don't say I agree with the violent person.
The soda machine doesn't work.
Yeah? So what? Why would I give a shit if it took your money?
I mean, we didn't put any money in, we just pressed a button, but anyway.
Great customer service skills you have there.
Can we take the car out now?
It looks like a hanger with wires attached to it. I need to think more about what...
I was trying to get the hanger. Now I have a hanger. And I unplugged some stuff. I hope it wasn't important. 6 years of streaming. Celebrating my anniversary tomorrow. Be doing some giveaways. Might even do something in Discord as well.
I can't do anything with the glass.
Oh, I think I got a... Oh, I didn't mean to highlight the points.
Nope, not like that. Oh, shit.
Shit, indeed.
Give me all the money in the register. Come on. What are you waiting for?
Okay, okay. Do you know who you're dealing with? You are not gonna get away with this.
Shut up. I said put all the money in the bag. Hurry up. Don't fuck with me. I'll shoot him. I swear.
Okay, okay, calm down.
Fuck.
We picked up wine?
Nope, not like that.
Naughty boy. I mean, I don't know why she's letting us walk around while she has a gun. Seems like a very bad idea.
Nope, not like that.
It's Monkey.
Hands up, bitch! You thought you could rob me and get away with it so easily?
Hey, careful with that thing.
Bloop.
I know how to handle a gun. Thanks for the help, but it would have been easier to just knock her out.
I don't hit
He's
or
trying to
beat
make it
women
like-
regardless of what you read in that fucking newspaper.
Oh, really?
Just asshole men.
Now, you're not so brave without a gun, are you? Tell me, what should I do with you now? What do you have to say for yourself?
Mood.
Oh, what's the problem? Cat got your tongue? Are you hard of hearing, punk?
Good for you.
Hey, stop. What are you doing? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why did you try to rob him? What's your problem?
I'm not a criminal. Don't look at me like that. I really needed the money. It's not as simple as you think.
Yeah, everyone tries to justify their actions with excuses.
You have no idea what you're talking about. Go to hell.
Why are you crying?
I had to do it. I had no choice. I would do anything for my little sister. She's very young.
Don't listen to her. She's lying through her teeth. It's obvious that she's a drug addict, and she needed the money for her next fix.
Shut the fuck up.
Are you fucking kidding me? Can't you see I'm the one with the gun? You broke my nose, remember? If you don't want to get a bullet in your knee, get the hell out of here. And you better not call the cops. I have everything on video. You are the one that attacked me. Get out of here, or you will both go to jail.
I'm not going to call the police. I don't need any problems.
Good.
Sorry, I'm gonna mute while I eat my bickies.
What are you going to do with her?
None of your damn business. You can go now.
I don't think the girl is a threat anymore. You can lower the weapon.
Great idea, smartass. I'll think about it. You don't need to pay for it. It's on the house for your help. I don't like this shit. Jesus, what do you want from me?
I need to get in there. I'll ask the cat. What's in your pantry?
None of your business, that's what. It's locked anyway, and I don't know where the key is. The last time I saw it, it was on the hook, but the hook fell off along with the keys, so no idea where they are now.
Hi, Nikki.
If you find me the key,
I'm eating biscuits,
you
so
can
I'm
take
muting
something
because
from
I
the
kept
pantry for free.
crumpling the packet.
It looks like something was here before. A bucket, maybe? I wonder where it is now.
Okay, I was wrong. I admit that. I wasn't going to kill or injure anyone. I just really needed money. Only the money. Not for myself, I swear. I'm sorry I did this. I needed to...
Get on your knees.
What? Why?
Get on your damn knees!
Are you kidding? I am not getting on my knees.
What the fuck is your problem? Why are you mocking her? You're the one with the gun. Just call the police already.
No! I still haven't decided what I'm going to do with her.
I can't get the bucket right now. A metal bowl. These cans are pretty heavy. These cans are pretty... These cans are pretty heavy. These cans...
Hello! Oz! Hi, sorry, I was chowing down on biscuits. Welcome in, Raiders! Thank you for doing the shout out, Leaky. Captain Oz, you were streaming Call of Duty Warzone. Welcome to a Ukrainian point and click. Completely different vibe. I'm doing okay. It's Saturday. It's a 3-day weekend because it's May and there's 3 bank holidays in May. So we are doing a quadruplet of point and click games in our Joe case today. You were pointing and clicking things too. Cool. So yeah, how are you doing? Thank you very much for the raid. Oh, and Raiders, welcome in. If you don't know me, I'm Joe. I do indie games. Mostly. Woohoo! I found a secret room. I don't know if I needed to get in here, but, you know.
A rusty vice. Still looks functional. Video recording equipment. Video recording equipment. An old newspaper. It says something about child abuse, dated 1968. Photos of pretty girls.
Oh, this doesn't look good. But yes, thank you very much for the raid. Much appreciated.
A piece of a photo.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
It's just an empty can.
Started my new job a few weeks ago, and it's amazing. I'm just a wee bit tired, so that's where my showcase is
Some
today.
kind of black tar-like glue. It's spilled all over the shelf.
Rather than
Oil.
other things. I can word. Yes, so
A
normally
fuse box
I'd be
without
doing...
a cover. That's not safe.
Normally I'd be doing power wash, but normally I
Piece of a photo.
but also normally I would have done other things during the week, and I
An
haven't.
old rusty grate with thick wires.
So yeah, I am Joe casing today. We've got 4 games. This is the first
A wooden
one.
crate. Nothing of interest inside, but it does make a good table. A fuse box without a... It's just an empty can. It's just an empty... Photos of pretty girls.
Well, I mean, that is the point of the Joe case, to be fair, to get everybody to buy the game. This one is a solo Ukrainian dev.
An old rusty grate with thick wires.
They have done previous games released to Xbox.
A rusty vice. Nope, not like that. Video recording equipment.
Yeah, I was trying to pour wine on it so that the video recording...
I need to think more about what I'm trying to accomplish.
I'm trying to break the TV. That's what I'm trying to accomplish.
An old newspaper. Photos of pretty... Nope, not like that. That won't work.
Yeah, so the previous game to this is called Little Kite. It's a sort of sequel. You don't need to have played that game to understand this one. It just basically gives a bit of backstory to this character, which you get pretty much in the intro to the game. He's a potentially violent ex-husband. I say potentially because I can't remember whether he was actually violent or, you know, it just... or just that was what he did when he was drunk. Whether he would be violent if he hadn't been drunk, because that's always a thing.
That's not right. Nope, not like that. I need to think more about what I'm trying to... An old rusty grate. That won't work.
What am I trying to accomplish? So I've got part of a photo. And some oil.
Please, do not leave me alone with this psychopath.
Don't worry, I'll try to help you. Somehow.
What are you two whispering about? I'm beginning to suspect that you are accomplices.
No, but just don't want to let her end up like whatever has happened to the girls in the back.
Where did you get it? And why the hell are you sniffing around in here?
This is a point-and-click game. It wouldn't be a point-and-click game if it wasn't nosy in places that I wasn't supposed to be.
That's not right.
Maybe if I have a look at the next achievement. It's called Find Protein for the Boxer. And we're in the labyrinth. Get out of the pantry. Show Christina a photo of 3 parts. Destroy evidence of murder. Oh no. And take the blame. Okay. I would really like the other bit of a photo. Maybe it's in...
I need to think more about... That won't work. That won't work. That's not right.
Protein for the boxer. Out the pantry. It doesn't massively help me right now.
Why would I need or want this garbage?
Okay.
Whatever you think you're up to, don't come near me with that.
I already have one. That's not what I'm looking for.
The great thing when you commit to a Joe case rather than doing the whole game is that if you get stuck, you can go on to the next game. But this is literally the first scene type thing, you know. And it's taken me about half an hour. So, what am I missing? I don't quite know what I need to do. I think I need to do some kind of distraction. No worries. Thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate it, and have a good, safe trip.
That won't work. I need to think more about what I'm... That won't work. It's just an empty can. That's not right. That's not right.
There's got to be something I can do.
That's not right.
Must be missing something.
That's not what I'm looking for. Derry, that's not what...
maybe we need to... There's vitamin in the fridge. That's amino there.
I don't like this shit. Where do you find all these things?
In your shop. It's just there's some that are standing out. It's like, should I be able to pick these up? I could try and exit.
What the hell is wrong with that guy? He's such a disgusting sack of shit. However, something about that girl does not feel right. I think she's telling me the truth. Even though she tried to rob the store, I cannot help but feel sorry for her. I better not contact the police, but Sergey, he might be able to help. Hey man, I need to make a call. It's urgent. Did you hear me? It's very important.
I'm on an important call too, so get lost.
Listen, there's a robbery in progress inside. Give me the fucking phone or I'll make you give it to me.
Wanna try it out, bud? I'm a professional boxer.
Damn it. I need to find another way to persuade
maybe
him.
that's what the protein achievement thing was about. Okay, so how about I give you a drink?
I don't drink that shit. I'm an athlete.
Come on, man. Let's come to some sort of a deal. I really need that phone.
Okay, fine. You get me a few protein drinks, and I will let you use the phone.
We should be able
What
to pick
drinks?
some stuff up.
Maximus, Amino, Omega, Pro Power, and Vitamin X. Ah, great! It's you again. Not wanting to talk, eh? That's okay. We have all night to get to know one another, little girl.
So creepy. Hi, Tarragon, how you doing? No worries. Always good to say hi. Always good to hear a hi. Hi. You are okay, but a bit tired. I understand.
I told you I need all 5.
Hey man, I need to make...
I'm on an
Listen, there's a rob... Damn it. Hey man,
I'm on an
listen, there's... Damn it.
5 drinks. Okay, I must have missed what the last one was.
I don't drink that.
Come on, man.
Okay, 5.
What drinks?
Maximus, Amino, Omega, Pro Power, and Vitamin X.
Okay. That is 5. Oh, maybe there's one in the pantry. That's why we needed the pantry key. I don't know. I do things in the wrong order in games. Ah, there we go.
Found it. Shit, it's glued permanently to the shelf. I don't think I need to use the label. It's just an empty can. I don't think I need to use...
was a robbery.
Yes,
Now
it
it's
fits perfect.
some sort of, you know, disturbing
The
thing.
label by itself will not stick to the...
Now it's some sort of weird kidnapping situation. And we're in the creepy back room, which has pictures of pretty girls. Oh my gosh, will you just please stick to the whatever it is here?
Okay, here it is. Now I need to fill it somehow.
Wine?
This drink substitution won't work. You can tell by the smell. Nope, not like that. This drink substitution...
I don't even know what that is.
That's not right. I need to think more about...
Ow, my shoulder. I made a horrible clicky noise. Okay, milk.
I have all 5 drinks. I'd better give them to that musclehead, so I can use the damn phone.
Whoa! This is what I need! Now I will become even bigger.
I need to call a friend. Oop.
I only have 1 quarter, 1 call. But I have to call Mary again. Damn it. I really need to talk to her. I need to use a quarter to make a call.
So, use a quarter to...
I only have...
Hello? Oliver? Oh, God. Why are you doing this? Why do you keep torturing me? God, I am tired of your calls. Leave me alone. Please. I don't care what you want to tell me. I want you to get out of my life. Forever. You hear me?
That girl is in serious trouble. She does not look like a criminal. Perhaps I could help her. Damn. I need to take control and change something in my life. Do something good for once. If I don't, I will regret it for the rest of my pathetic existence. I hope it's not too late.
I'm sure drinking was the best idea anyway. Ow.
The girl seems desperate, and the store owner's one messed up douchebag. I doubt he'll even call the police. What does he plan to do with her? I need to hurry.
Okay, but you had time for an existential crisis?
I think someone is in there.
It's okay. Still got the key. Fucking hell.
What the hell?
So yeah, it's fun.
Mary? Am I dead?
I don't know. Okay, so it does autosave. Right, that's saved. We're going to switch games. Dream. Yeah, so we're going to switch games. So bear with me a moment. I'm going to put the end screen up, but this is not the end of the game. This is just the end of this tiny section. So this is Repentant. Thank you again to ID at Xbox for the code for streaming this game. Okay, I'll be right back. I am just going to switch games.